Commanders fans, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah, I ain't been able to make a video in a minute. I normally make my videos when I'm at work, like when I get a little 5 to 10 minute break or when I'm actually on my break time. But we've been doing PMs, man, and it's just taking us like we doing 2 floors a day, and it's taking us a little over 3 hours per floor. So I ain't been having time to do nothing. And PMs is basically for us. Our PMs are changing the air filters, checking the toilets, changing old field valves, changing the flappers, and changing the door batteries. These new buildings, they work off the key fobs. We changing the door batteries and all that shit. So anyway, what's up, Commanders fans, man? What's good, man? Yeah, man, that was a tough loss against Green Bay, but I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping if Jaden don't play, if he gotta miss a game because we don't want our man being hurt. I think Mariota is competent enough to help us win games. We didn't look great. We didn't look real good against Green Bay, but honestly, man, I feel as though Green Bay is like it's levels to this. Before we played Green Bay, I was looking at us as a potential Super Bowl team, and we could still get there. But right now, Green Bay is just a better team than we are. And Green Bay, they probably do that to most of the teams they play this year. They serious. That defense is serious. That defense is serious. Hey man, I was like an apologist for Lattimore. You know what I'm saying? Because last year I felt like he was just getting tough calls, man. It was like it was some plays where the defense was great. He was right there. It was good coverage, and the referees were just calling pass interference. They was throwing flags, and it just made him look worse than what he was. But yeah, man, watching him so far this year, like Slim ain't that dude, man. Like he might have been good in college. I don't know, man. I think his rookie year, he had like 5 interceptions, and that's how he got his name, I guess. But it ain't like Lattimore's a guy that be like I judge corners, honestly, man, off of PBUs and interceptions, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you a corner, man, you gotta get interceptions, though. If you a corner and you don't get interceptions, man, like the only excuse is they just not throwing it on your side, man. But I think any good to great corner should have at least 5 interceptions every season, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your down seasons when they're not throwing the ball your way. But I can't call somebody great, you know what I'm saying? And they throwing the ball on your side a lot. And you can't get no NOs. You getting 2 NOs a season, no NOs, 1 NO. Like, it's just not enough, man. You need corners that can get the ball back for you. You know what I'm saying? Because them PBUs, like St. Juice was the king of PBUs, man. St. Juice will break up a pass on 2nd and long. Then on 3rd down, he'll give out the 1st down. So what's them PBUs? But if you pick that ball off, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, man. That's why D Hall was good. And he was great with Atlanta. Then he was real good with us because he was picking that ball off. Like Fred Smoot was respected because he was picking that ball off. Champ Bailey is an all-time great because he was picking that ball off. Deion Sanders, Darrell Green, Rod Wilson, Charles Wilson, any great corners you want to name, they picking that ball off, man. I think Darrell Reeves was one of the few that's great, but I don't think he was somebody who got a lot of interceptions. But they really didn't throw the ball on his side like that. So I don't know, man. Lattimore ain't that answer, man. To me, our weakest areas are at receiver and corner. So we gotta play the Raiders, man. Bill finally gonna get a chance to start, man. I think Bill in this game against the Raiders, he would show why he should start. I think he gonna have his moments, but I think he probably get about 80 yards. You know what I'm saying? I think he would average over 4 yards a carry. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this not gonna be a game where he's just straight phenomenal, but I hope it is. But I think he probably get like 80-something yards off of 20 curries, average like 4-point-something yards a curry. And, I think he might get a touchdown if we can get in the red zone. which we are gonna get in the red zone. And I'm expecting this to be the game where, Terry have his coming out party. Now, we've basically had a mini bye week. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like what, 10 games since the last time we played? 10 days, I mean, since the last time we played. So yeah, man, I don't want all that being rusty and not participating in the off season. That gotta be over, man. It's no excuses, man. Like, we can't keep making excuses because y'all love Terry so much, dog. You have to produce, man. If you're not producing, then you're not beneficial to the team. And that's just what it is, man. You can't be the highest paid player on the team and you're ranked like number 80. You know what I'm saying? You rated like number 80 and receptions and all that, man. You just, I know I'm exaggerating, but I don't know. I might not be, man. Like, so far, he ain't did nothing. So hopefully, I think he should be able to catch 1 or 2 bombs in this game. Hopefully, one of them he score on. You know what I'm saying? But if he don't, though, if Terry don't do it this game, though, like, I just think this season is going to be a wash for Terry, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's this the third game. It's only 17 games in a year, man. You know what I'm saying? And right now, in 2 games, Terry don't even have 100 yards yet. He don't even have 100 yards in 2 games, bro. Let's start making excuses for this man, dog, and put his feet under the fire. You got paid. You held out. All the fans were supporting you. Then the ones who wasn't really supporting it, y'all looking at us like we don't know what we talking about. And you know what I'm saying? People saying like we can't win without Terry and all that. And he just don't seem like the type of player that you need on your team to win. Like, if we was a receiver away from being great, like, now all we need is receiver. And then you put Terry into that mix. I don't think he turned your team into a Super Bowl team. He's not like that type of player. In my opinion, dog, he's not a dominant player. He's not somebody like how the Rams, they got Stafford, man. They would throw the ball to Puka Nacua 16 times and then throw the ball to Devontae Adams in the same game 12, 13 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb would get 14 targets. You know what I'm saying? Like, Terry just not that guy that demands the ball like that. And because he's not somebody that demands the ball like that, his impact on the field is not as high as other dudes, dog. I don't see why y'all don't understand that shit, dog. We paid this man all that bread, man, and so far he is not on pace to having 1,000 yards this year. So if at the end of the season he don't have 1,000 yards, what are your excuses going to be? That's what I want to know. What y'all make all type of excuses for that, man. What y'all excuse going to be? But yeah, man, don't let that Packers game make you feel bad or deter you or make you feel like, oh man, we some garbage. We ain't garbage, dog. You know what I'm saying? They just outdid everything. Their defense was better than our offense. Their offense was better than our defense. And their coaches was better than our coaches. Like, it wasn't a good game plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just wasn't. And then, our receivers weren't getting open. That's just what it is, man. We find all type of ways to get the ball in Debo's hand because Debo is phenomenal. Why they don't do that? Why they don't do the same thing for Terry, man? Fans think Terry is better than the actual coaches, you know what I'm saying, on our team field. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look at Terry in a higher light than our own coaches and teammates do, though, because like I said, they find all type of ways to get the ball in Debo's hands because he's spectacular when he get the ball in his hand because he's a hell of a football player. If you don't want to say, oh, he's just a straight receiver or whatever, man, he's a hell of a football player. Receiver, running back, returner, whatever. You're going to get the ball in his hand. If Terry was that guy, they would be finding all type of ways to get the ball in his hand. But once he get the ball in his hand, he don't really do nothing. So that's why you can't just Man, we just gotta find a way to get him. Man, let's give him a reversal or give him a screen pass. Nah, because they know that once he catch the ball, he's not a great yards after the catch type of guy, man. He's not making people miss, juking people, breaking tackles, spinning off people. He ain't doing none of that. So, yeah, man, that's just what it is, man. What they paying him, $30 million? $30 million, and after 2 games, what he got? I think he got like 85 yards, if I'm not mistaken. After 2 games, he got 85 yards, man. And he the highest paid player on our team. Stop making excuses. Let's go crush the Raiders, man. The Raiders do got a decent team. Geno Smith, man, he played like that first game. That last game, he ain't played that good. So I think that defense gonna look like how it looked against the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Geno is okay, but he's not phenomenal. He's okay. Jacoby Myers is a good receiver. Like, we gonna have to find a way to do something though. Like, cause if Lattimore is checking Jacoby Myers, I got Jacoby Myers cooking Lattimore, man. Lattimore is physical. It seems like that's what he's just physical. But it's more to being a cornerback than just being physical, though. You gotta be able to like stop shit from happening. Be able to cover a person, keep them from getting the ball without committing a penalty. Like, if you can't do that, you ain't good, though. That's just what it is, man. Like, you gotta be able to stop receivers, man. Either pick the ball off, block the ball, or tackle them short of the first down. Just don't let them get open so the quarterback won't even throw the ball to them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to do all that without getting a pass interference or a holding call. If you can't do it, you are a detriment to the team, man. So Jacoby Myers is serious, though. Also, they have a dude named Trey Tucker, man. Trey Tucker is their deep threat. And he is somebody that goes under the radar. But if he going under the radar, the Commanders act like they don't know who this guy is. He going to catch a bomb on us, man. In my opinion, that's the type of player who Terry McLaurin is. The way the Raiders use Trey Tucker, basically just send him on a deep pass, send him on a post route, send him on a go route. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a couple of shots with him a game. You know what I'm saying? That's Terry. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody that you're going to throw the ball to 12, 13 times, but somebody that can, at any time, just change the game off a explosive deep pass. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they all going to focus on Brock Bowers, because you know what Brock Bowers is if he play. So I don't want them to have all the attention on Brock and he's still cooking us. And then we ain't doing nothing about we focus on shutting down Brock and we can't. And then we focusing so much on stopping him and we not even stopping him. But we letting the other players that we're not focusing on, they cooking us too. We don't want no game like that, man. We focusing on Brock Bowers and he's still getting his catches. We ain't even shutting him down. And then we forgetting about Jacoby Myers. And next thing you know, he done had a 100-yard game and Trey Tucker done caught a bomb. And then they got Ashton Jeanty. Dog, so far, Ashton Jeanty ain't playing like how I thought he was, man. Like, maybe it was the scheme. I heard other people say that, man. It's the scheme. Hey, maybe it was the scheme, man. Maybe it was that scheme. You know, but we'll see, man. They got some weapons. But we should beat the Raiders, though. Let's beat the Raiders. Get back on a winning schedule, on a winning track. Go 2-1. And then, you know, we be ready for the next week. And Jaden Daniels come back. Let's go, Mariota. I believe in you. All right, y'all.